You have to really love Arby's to be willing to eat it in a car. I mean, this is just a clusterfuck of a mess.
Oh, no, I sound like an old-timey radio.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Hunter Hurst Helmsley. I'm here with my co-host, John.
His name is John Cena!
And welcome to this week's Smackdown. Good morning. It is 7:18 a.m. and it looks like I only drained 3% battery over the course of 5 hours while running the climate control in Sentry mode, which is kind of confusing because I've heard reports of some people having Sentry mode drain like a ton of their battery, and that just doesn't seem to be the case for me, at least not right now. I wonder if that's just because it's getting cooler at night now. I ended up getting these sweet privacy screens. I got a full set, so each of the windows come with coverings. That little triangle one fell out right there. I parked under a tree, so there's a bunch of bird shit on my roof now. This is what's going on in the outside world. Seen a few people walking their dogs. Nothing crazy. These window covers come from a site called heatshieldstore.com. I'll put a link in the description below. It's super reflective. Like, one side is this gold color that goes on the outside. They have gold and a silver. I ended up going with the gold just because the back of the gold is black. And if you choose the silver one, the inside of that is white. And I didn't want a super bright interior. But even this black is really reflective. It's held up by these suction cups and a plastic piece so that you can pull them off. I'll also use these to hang the interior lights when I need them. Let's change locations. There's a few people out here right now, and I don't like to stay in one place for too long, especially right after I've woken up. First impressions of the heat shield: it's oversized a little bit. I thought that was a mistake. I thought it was in error, but it allows for the windows to roll down a little bit without the shield coming off. The fit isn't perfect, but it's not a deal breaker. I considered making my own out of Reflectix. You can buy a really big roll from Home Depot for super cheap. You just cut them out. It's press fit, but I didn't want to go through the effort to do that, so I decided to get these. But even these, it took a long time to put the suction cups in. But I do like them because they have suction cups. The roof doesn't sag. The heat shield's on top. I've been hearing complaints of other companies that have press fit ones for the roof, or they're clips that hang on the side that'll sag in the middle, but this doesn't sag at all. This roof part does come in 2 pieces. The only minor issue I've had is with that rear windshield piece. I was able to use a suction cup and wedge it in there to hold it up. These little pieces pop out of where the suction cup goes. My entire car's littered with these now. back here you can see the string lights that I've set up using the hooks off the suction cups. It's powered by this solar panel that came with it. There are no batteries or anything. This is meant for lawn and garden, so as soon as it gets dark in here, the light automatically turns on. It came with this remote, and there are a few settings. So that is 100%, then I can dim it to 75, 50, and 25. It's really hard to tell the difference between them in the daytime. It's 100, that's 25. There are timers on here. I can set it for 3, 5, or 8 minutes to turn off. And then there are these different modes that you can cycle through. But none of them are really that useful to me except that first one. Set up different profiles, so I'm switching this over to my camp profile. That'll move the seat all the way up so I have more room back here. Welcome to my room. This is where I sleep. I'm sleeping on a Cena Summit Comfort SI. It's a self-inflating backpacking mattress. It's really comfortable. It's got some kind of foam structure on the inside. I recommend getting one of these. It's called a pump sack, and I use it for inflating this mattress. Even though it is self-inflating, it still takes a while to do it with your own breath, and with a pump sack, it doesn't take that much effort. This also doubles as a waterproof bag. A lot of backpacking gear translates really well to car living. So what you do is you unroll it, open it up, blow into it, roll it back up, and then you attach this end into where you inflate the mattress, and you just push it. And it inflates the mattress really quickly. Using one of these will also preserve the life of your mattress, because the humidity from your spit will degrade the material on the inside, and it won't last as long.
Oh, now I sound like an old-timey radio.
I've had sleep apnea since I was a kid, so I'll stop breathing in my sleep, which is bad because, depriving your brain of oxygen and interrupted sleep. It's just super shitty, but this thing helps a lot. I've got a ResMed AirSense 10, and I have this 300 watt external battery, which if I turn off the heated tube and don't use the humidifier, it'll last me at least a week, depending on how I'm sleeping. But if I don't sleep that much, it'll last me 2 weeks. I've only started using CPAP for the last year, and it's been a world of a difference. So if you think you have sleep apnea, or if you're a really loud snorer, I highly recommend you get that checked out. Like, your life will dramatically improve. Like, waking up, it feels like I've already had a cup of coffee if this stays on the whole night. But sometimes I have a habit of just like ripping this off in the middle of the night. And something that can really drain this battery is if you don't have a good seal on your face, if it starts letting air out, the CPAP will just keep cranking out air, and it'll drain this really quickly. So make sure you have a good seal on this. This looks pretty healthy. I'm gonna guess that it is. It tastes surprisingly healthy for Arby's, at least. Like a whole grain, some kind of wheat tortilla thing, a bunch of vegetables, chicken, and with something healthy. Thanks for tuning into this week's Smackdown. Let me know in the comments below what kind of content you guys would like to see. Make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.